Have a small, this is from 773 Chuck. He put his name down there. I have a small indentation in my asphalt driveway. How can I fill it? So what would cause, first off, what would cause an indentation in our listeners' driveway that use asphalt? And then Frank was talking during the break that cracks, that spider web effect when it starts cracking.
Yeah, the alligator.
Yeah. Talk about those two challenges.
A couple different reasons why you could have an indentation in your asphalt is that your base has eroded. So asphalt is pretty much only as good as the level, compacted stone base underneath it. So for our asphalt purposes, we excavate out 8 to 10 inches and we put back about 5 inches of stone, but when it's leveled and compacted, that comes down to 4.5. So your asphalt's only as good as the base that it sits on. So your indentation could be from that, or it could be from possibly parking on it when it's 99 degrees in the summer. If you park your car in the same place every day on your asphalt driveway, you will get tire indentations from the weight of your car. Asphalt's pliable, it's movable, so the hot sun can heat it up and make imperfections.
So move your car around your driveway if you can, or maybe park it on the street a couple of days.
Yes.
Just do like a rotation.
Yeah, I would say that's good for anybody's driveway, concrete or asphalt. You'll notice if you park in the same spot on your concrete driveway, you could have more imperfections from salts coming off your car in the winter. I always tell new driveway owners, I'm like, okay, use calcium chloride on your concrete this winter. First step. Step number 2, wash your car once a week to get all the roadway salt off of it so it's not dripping down on your driveway every day.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what we talk about new homeowners, they don't know these things. Right? And when we talk about homeowners, a lot of homeowners like to do projects themselves, right? DIY.
Right.
Would you recommend somebody replacing their driveway themselves?
I would not recommend it. If that show, America's Funniest Home Videos, was still around, that would be like good content for something like that. I do come across, I call it like the homeowner DIY special. I do come across those sometimes, and they are absolutely horrible. So I would encourage you to use a licensed, bonded, insured concrete contractor like myself for any of your concrete projects.
All right, because you said you have to compact 5 inches down to 4 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what type of machine would the listener need to rent in order to pull that off?
You would need a compactor, which is extremely heavy, and you're more likely to injure yourself using that or taking it off the bed of your truck than you are not.
It's not one of those machines that's got the big roller in front of it.
No. We use those on larger scale projects, such as like a commercial parking lot.
Okay.
We did a very nice parking lot for St. Michael's Church in Old Town. If you happen to be by there, they have a beautiful new asphalt parking lot by us, which we do service commercial and industrial clients in both concrete and asphalt. On the break, we were talking a little bit about runways, airport runways. Yeah. Why is the concrete so strong? We could go up to a 10,000 PSI mix for an industrial or commercial client. Typically, we're using a high industrial early release. So for instance, we just serviced an industrial client this past week. We were doing the entrance into one of their loading docks, which has a ton of forklift traffic. We were there in the morning. We broke it out in the morning. We poured by 10 a.m. They are using that door the next morning by 10 a.m. because you have a 24-hour cure time with our high industrial early release mix.